Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to have our first music lesson. We are going to learn about note names in a piano. Make sure as you watch this video you have liked, commented and subscribed. Hit on the notification button so that every time I upload a new video you can be notified. Let's dive into the lesson.
So guys, our lesson today will be the note names, which is our lesson 1. We are going to learn the basic note names of the piano. Okay, first we have the white and we have the black notes on the piano. So we are going to start on the white notes, which are known as the natural notes. So we have C, we have D, we have E, F, G. Once you arrive at G, you don't have to continue with the alphabetical order that you're having H, you just go back to A, which means if this is my G, then I have my A, I have my B, and I go back to our C. So as you can see, our notes are as simple as ABCD. As long as you know the alphabets, you can be able to memorize how the notes are following each other. So we have said, we have C, we have D, we have E, F, G, A, B, C. Once you arrive on the C, you continue as you have started it. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And they continues like that. So our first C, we have our second C, which marks the first octave of our note C. We have that octave. So the best thing is to identify where our C is. Then from the point C, you continue counting the notes as C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So the black notes, they are known as the enharmonic notes, since they can have two names. Or the black notes are named either in terms of sharps or in terms of flats. When I'm naming notes moving from left to the right, I name the black notes as sharps, and when I'm moving from left to right, I name the black notes as flats. So when I'm moving to the right, as you can hear, I'm just increasing the pitch of the notes, either in tones or semitones, depending with the position of that note that you are playing. So we have to introduce two terms here. When you're talking about sharps, what are we talking about? When you are talking about flats, what are we talking about? So if I have my note C and I move one note up, or musically we call it a half step, it means I'm sharpening a note with a half step because I'm moving up, I'm moving to my right, which means if this is my C, the next or the following note, if it's black, it is a C sharp. If I have my D, this is my D sharp, which means I'm sharpening notes. I'm just moving to the right. Then if I'm moving to the left, it means I'm talking about the flats. So if this is my D, I move backward one step, I have a D flat. If I have my B, I move backward a half step, it means I have my B flat. But you must note some things here, that if between E and F and between B and C we don't have a black note, which means, as we'll have our next lesson about intervals, between E and F it's a half step, between B and C it's a half step, which means in our case as a beginner we don't have an E sharp, we don't have a B sharp, we don't have an F flat, we don't have a C flat for the time being, but later you realize we can call them, we can have the E sharp, we can have the B sharp, we can have the F flat, or we can have the C flat. So for our class today we have said that we start our notes from C, we move, if it is the white notes, we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Like that, you continue up to the end. Then if we have to use the sharps, it means if this is my C, I have my C, I have C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, and you continue like that. So once you arrive at C, you move to C sharp. If I'm flattening the notes, it means if this is my C, I have C, I have my B, I have my B flat, I have my A flat, G flat, as we move to our left. So that's our class today, or our lesson today. Hoping to see you next time. Have a blessed day.